Okay, this is a quick video to show how to set up the 18-inch telescope. Light switches on the inside to the right. There's one right around the corner that controls the white lights. This one controls the footlights, and this middle one is the floodlights. Maybe the first thing to do is to get some light in here and maybe just adjust this. Now what you want to do is you want to close this so the latch comes back. So you actually want to close it a little bit and then rotate the knob there and then crank it open. Alright, some sunshine in here. We'll just open it up a little bit to get the idea. Next thing you want to do is you want to hit the computer power, and then after that you have to go all the way back down the stairway. So light switch to the far right on a pull string, come back over here, the power button on that computer, and let it boot up. Ow! And watch your head. Okay, the next thing you do is you turn the telescope power on and come over to this computer, the telescope control computer, which is running ITAS Visual Basic program. Just press the blue triangle right there into your initials. Click OK. You will establish a connection. And you say tracking on. And then just pick out an object and go to it. You can do a move time sort. Finds the closest object, 29 seconds. It goes, moves the telescope right on over there. Alright, let's take a look at this one more time. There's a blue triangle at the top. Run that into your ID number, or initials rather. Make sure the telescope power is on before you reach this step. Turn on the tracking over here. You can hear the tracking motor begin. It's kind of quiet. And then there's an auto dome feature right here, which will automatically rotate the dome to the correct position. And you can do a move time sort up here. It sorts by the closest one to where you're at right now. This is the closest star to where the telescope is pointing at this moment. The other feature I wanted to show you is that if you come down here and click on Establish Link with the Sky, it will connect virtually to a telescope in the Sky software. If you right click on the black space here and click Find, we do that again so you can see it. Right click in the black space and say Find, and then you can click on an object that moves, such as Saturn. Then you find that object here. It opens up this window, and then there's a green telescope icon right there. You click on that, and it moves the telescope virtually over to the sky where Saturn is. And you might have to click it a second time just to make sure it recenters it, or you can click on this button right here to recenter it. So I didn't quite get it, so I'll click center. Click it one more time just to be sure. I have it set up so that it saves the coordinates of Saturn to a file once it arrives at Saturn. Then you go back over here to ITAS and you click on the button that says Read the Sky Coordinates. That reads the right ascension and declination from the file that the sky just created. So you click on that and you'll notice that the coordinates are updated up here at the top, and then you can slew to that object. So you're not limited to just the objects in these 4 tabs. You have up to, well, millions of objects over here in the Sky software. On the 18-inch telescope, we're going to use an ST8XE CCD camera, and you want to make sure that you bolt this into the mounting hole right here, because the connection that you make with the telescope is not a great one. It's just got one screw holding it here. So in case it slides out, this is the safety cable right here to help it, to keep it from falling on the ground. You have a USB connection and the power supply. Power supply is going to be located over in the mount area. USB cable goes across the ground to the computer on the right hand side. Computer on the left hand side is for telescope control. Computer on the right hand side is for CCD imaging. You want to select the STE, and the program that I'm running is called CCD Soft this time. You want to select the camera SBIG ST8 And then the filter wheel we're using is the SBIG CFW 6A motorized. You're going to connect that, and then you're going to adjust the temperature so that it's about 0 degrees Celsius. And then what you can do is just take an image using this other tab up here, and you can set it up to take multiple images and color pictures and so forth. So since this one has a filter wheel on it up here at the top, I believe you can select the filter somewhere. Oh, there it is right there. So you can select which filter you're going to use. We're going to be adding red, green, and blue images together along with the clear filter image we call luminance. And then the lunar filter that it's shown here is actually no filter at all, which we'll be using for CCD images for deep sky objects, really faint objects like asteroids, for example.